Every now and then, life throws a thick cloud of negativity right in front of us. A situation we absolutely hate, right? One that makes us feel completely helpless, trained, and broken. And the biggest question is, how do we get out of that mental state? That's the part most of us don't really know. So today, we are going to look at the two important things. First, what to do after you fall into a negative situation. Second, how to avoid falling into it in the first place. But before we dive in, let me say this. I don't know what you are personally going through. Your pain, your story, that's yours alone. But what can I offer is some direction based on what has helped the people all over the world deal with negativity and rise above it. So let's start with this truth. It's not the negative situation that breaks you. It's the negative emotions that come with it. Whether you break down or break through, that's all based on how you feel. See, normally, when life looks good, we feel good. When things feel bad, our emotions take a hit. But what if you had the power to desire your emotions no matter the situation? What if the brakes, the steering, and the accelerator of your emotional car were all in your hands? Then, no matter what storm hits your life, you'll still be able to choose positivity. You'll stay strong despite the chaos. And for that, let me share two simple but powerful tricks with you. First one, the avoiding practice. There are some things, some situations, places, even people you need to start avoiding. Yes, even if they are close to you. If someone or something is constantly draining your energy, if it's stopping you from growing, it's pulling you down every time you try to rise, you have to walk away. Because the more you hold on to the things you should have let go of, the more negativity they'll create inside you. Avoid what you know is hurting your peace. Simple as that. Let me tell you about 4 things you should avoid. Number 1, avoid negative people. If someone constantly taps negativity on you, stay away, no matter who they are. You've got the 2 choices here. Option A, cut them off physically. If possible, walk away. Cut the connection. Remove them from your circle. Option B, or detach from them mentally. If you live with that person and can't physically live, then detach emotionally. Train your mind to treat their presence as meaningless, like background noise. Once they no longer hold value in your mind, your emotions won't be at their mercy anymore. But what if that negative person is part of your family or someone you can't just walk away from? Here is what you do. Stop arguing. Don't fall into the trap of endless debates or explanations. Because the more you argue with a negative person, the more drained and bitter you become. So let them be. Let them talk. Let them complain. But mentally detach. Tell yourself, they exist, but they no longer have access to my emotions. That's how you protect your mind from being hijacked by someone else's darkness. Point number 2. Avoid activities that drain you. Now look, I'm not talking about the kind of hard things we push ourselves to do for growth, like waking up early or hitting the gym. That's different. What I am saying is, stop doing things you absolutely hate. Especially the one that add no value to your life, mess with your mental peace, and that you are only doing because someone else expects you to. Let them go. Your time and energy are too precious for that. Thirdly, avoid complaining. Look, don't be someone who just keeps whining for no reason. If you are going through a tough time and you feel like someone cursed it, yes, you can complain. But here's the deal, nowhere to complain. If you are talking to someone who actually has the power to fix it, like your responsible authority or maybe even the police, go ahead, speak up. That makes sense. But just going around venting to random people who can't do anything about it, that's not helping you. In fact, it slowly makes you weaker inside. Blaming someone might give you temporary relief, but it is not really solving anything, is it? So remember why you complain and to whom that matters. Always be clear about that. Some people are like this. They go around telling everyone about their health issues, even the tiniest ones. But here's the truth. If you're sick, the only person you really need to talk to is your doctor. Maybe, just maybe you'll need to tell a few close ones if you need their help. But apart from that, there is no real reason to share it with everyone. And the same goes for any kind of complaining, whether it's about your health, your problem with someone, or anything else. When you are complaining, deep down, you are actually looking for sympathy. Let's be honest, when you say those things out loud, what you really want is for someone to feel sorry for you. But here is the hard truth. If you are someone who constantly seeks sympathy from others, you are slowly destroying yourself. That sympathy might feel good for a moment, but it chips away at your inner strength. The more you rely on sympathy, the weaker you become. If you truly want to grow, if you really want to heal, stop depending on others' sympathy. That's the only way you will truly save yourself. Point number 4. Spend as little time as possible on social media. Let's be honest, most of us what you see on social media is fake. People post videos showing off their real life, but there is nothing real about it. It's all staged, filtered, scripted, edited. It's a highlight reel, not real life. And the worst part, we start comparing our lives to it. You see someone always smiling, traveling, partying, living in luxury, and you start thinking, why is my life so dull? Why am I not that happy? That's where the mental damage begins. But here is the hard truth you need to hear. Those videos are made to look perfect on purpose. They are designed to grab your attention, create a mood, and mess with your emotions. You are comparing your everyday struggles to someone else's carefully edited show. And that's not just unfair, it's dangerous. So if you are spending time on social media, be ruthless with what you consume. What content that builds you, that teaches you, that pushes you to grow. Don't waste your energy watching other people live their fake lives. You gain nothing from watching someone else's highs and lows. It's not your journey. It's not your purpose. Search for value. Search for meaning. Use the platform. Don't let it use you. And above all, wake up to your own mind. Because if you don't take control of it, social media will. You can't climb out of the trap unless you first realize you are in one. That realization is where real freedom begins. Now, secondly, what we are going to discuss is the adding practice. Just like you remove what's harmful, you need to add what's helpful. Bring new, healthy things to your life. Things that lift you up. Things that bring peace, power, clarity. And that's exactly what we are going to explore today. Point number 1. Practice speaking positively. Sounds simple, but it's powerful. Make it a habit to talk only about positive things, whether you are in with your friends, family, or co-workers. And if someone starts gossiping, if they try to badmouth someone or pull you into some drama, step back, gently. Make that quiet withdrawal your new normal. This one habit will protect your mind from slipping into toxic negativity again and again. Just think about it. If someone is always gossiping to you, what makes you think they are not gossiping about you when you are not around? Don't let yourself become a mirror for someone else's negativity. Point number 2. Acknowledge this truth. Positive thinking changes results. Your life runs on the fuel of your thoughts. Positive thoughts move your life forward. Negative thoughts, they track everything down. Here is the thing. A negative situation alone can't destroy you. What hurt you is when that situation turns your emotions and thoughts negative. That's when it starts affecting your life. You might be thinking, but what if my current situation is truly awful? What can I even do? Here is what you can do. Walk away. Change the environment. Cut ties. Shift places if you have to. Because if your whole life starts becoming one giant source of negativity, then nothing else matters more than saving yourself. You are the only one you need to prioritize in that moment. Because if you are gone mentally, emotionally, spiritually, then nothing else will mean anything. So first, rescue yourself. And once your mind becomes strong, you will have the power to make even the hardest decisions with clarity and courage. But what if your mind is trapped in victim mentality, always saying, why is my life like this? Why is everyone against me? Then you are stuck. To move forward, you need to shift from being a victim to taking personal responsibility. Every living being on this planet has the right and the ability to take charge of their own life. If you don't know how to do that yet, and if you still believe someone else is in control of your story, that belief alone is your biggest mistake. So start owning your life, and to do that, you must clearly learn to analyze what's positive, what's negative. What did you need to add and what did you need to drop? Point number 3. Stay close to positive people. Maybe you've got a bunch of people in your life right now who constantly drain your energy, throw negativity your way. That's fine. You might be strong enough to deal with it. But here is the thing, you have to balance it out. You need just as many or more positive people around you. People who lift you up. People who make you feel good about life. You've got to stay connected with folks who bring that kind of energy. And hey, don't think for a second that those kind of people don't exist. They do. You just need to find them and stay close. Sometimes that means stepping out of your usual circle. Join a group. Sign up for something. Maybe a health club or a community you vibe with. Take a health club for example. Most people there, they are talking about fitness, wellness, healthy living, not pointless drama. That kind of space naturally pushes your mindset in the right direction. But don't make this mistake. Don't say, well, I already have 4 people in my life. If they just start being more positive, I'll be fine. What if they never change? What if they are not capable of that? That's why you need to go out there, find better people, and build new connections. People who are already living in the way you want to live. There is something else you need to consider. If someone or something feels negative to you, try asking yourself, is there any good in this? Everything in life has both good and bad sides. Maybe you've been stuck looking only at the bad. Now ask, do others see something positive here? If yes, try to notice it too. Write down even one good thing. The small shift can bring more peace to your mind. Point number 4. Learn to see things in a balanced way. Don't always try to label people or situation as good or bad, right or wrong. Try to look at things just as they are. A person is just a person. A situation is just a situation. What seems good to you today might feel different tomorrow, depending on where you stand or how you think. Sometimes what's bad for one person might be good for someone else. The truth is, most of the time, those labels come from our own thoughts or from what society tells us. So instead of judging too quickly, try to understand things from different sides. This way, you won't fall into extreme thinking. And here is the honest truth. The more you chase what's good and run away from what's bad, the more frustrated you will feel with people. But once you stop overthinking in that way, you will start to see people more clearly. You will understand that no one is completely good or completely bad. You will be more at peace. Point number 5. Try new hobbies that make you feel alive. Do you know why hobbies matter? Because life can feel heavy sometimes. People, problems, and daily stress can wear down your mind. But if you have something you love doing, something that makes you happy and helps you forget time, your mind gets a break. It can be anything: painting, walking, reading, dancing, gardening, as long as it brings you joy and peace. Spending even 1 to 2 hours a day on a good hobby can refresh your mind. It creates new, healthy patterns in your brain and helps you feel calm and strong again. If you don't have a hobby, your mind stays stuck in the same worries all day. That's why you feel so mentally tired. So don't wait. Find something that lights you up from the inside. Good hobbies can truly change your life. Point number 6. Count your blessings and write them down. Don't focus only on what you don't have. Instead, look at what you do have. Take a notebook. Write down all the blessings in your life. Start simple. Can you see? Can you hear? Can you walk and talk? If yes, be thankful. Some people don't have those things. Do you have food to eat? A place to sleep? People who love you? You are already blessed more than you think. Try writing down at least 100 things you are thankful for. It can change how you feel. Gratitude helps shift your mind from sadness to strength. It gives you hope. It helps you heal. Point number 7. Keep your body healthy. If you truly want a healthy mind, then you've got to take care of your body too. Because let's face it, without a healthy body, a healthy mind is just a dream. Take care of your body is one of the most positive, life-affirming things you can do. When someone commits to eating well, exercising, and staying healthy, a huge part of their focus naturally shifts to the positive. And that focus helps keep negative emotions away. In fact, your health should be the first thing you care about in this world. Not money, not status, it's health. Because health is the greatest blessing we have ever been given. Sadly, it's a blessing we only truly notice when we lose it. Ask someone who is suffering through illness and they'll tell you health is everything. So don't wait until your body breaks down to realize its value. Take charge now. Eat healthy, get enough sleep, let your body suck up some sunlight. Those aren't just good for your physical health. They are food for your mind and soul too. They'll keep you fresh, balanced, and emotionally strong, no matter what life throws at you. So take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Point number 8. Learn how to say no. If you are someone who says yes to everything and everyone, then here is the hard truth. You might be slowly destroying your own life for the sake of others. Saying yes all the time doesn't make you kind. It often just means you are ignoring your own needs. That's why in every situation you need to pause and ask yourself, is this right for me? Is this something I really want to do? If the answer is no, then it's okay to say no. And when that moment comes, don't be afraid to look someone in the eye and politely say, no, I'm sorry, I can't. Say it with respect, say it with clarity, and if needed, let them know. It is not because you are against them. It's just something you can't commit to. Learning to say no is not about being rude. It's about setting healthy boundaries and protecting your peace. And once you get used to it, you'll start to feel something powerful inside you. A quiet confidence that helps you rise above guilt, stress, and emotional pressure. Because sometimes saying no is the most loving thing you can do for yourself. Point number 9. Plan ahead. You need to train yourself to plan out your life, week by week, day by day, month by month, even year by year. Because if you don't have a plan of your life, guess what? You will just end up living according to someone else's plan. If you don't take charge of your path, someone else will. And trust me, they won't be planning your happiness. They will be planning their own. That's why it's so important to have your own vision, a clear one, a personal one, a powerful one. Remember this quote, it hits deep. Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. Let that sink in. Now let's talk about few small tips to stay positive even in tough times. Forgive yourself for making mistakes. You are human. You are going to mess up sometimes, and that's okay. Instead of beating yourself up, give yourself permission to make those mistakes. Think about it. We all fell a bunch of time before we learned how to walk, right? Same with writing or anything else in life. So don't chase perfection, chase growth. Your mistakes are not sign of failure. They are the building blocks of who you are becoming. Next, face your fears. Whatever you are afraid of, face it. Even if your hands are shaking, face it. Because the more you stand up to your fears, the smaller they get. At one point, they won't even scare you anymore. Here is something powerful. When you start helping others with their fears or problems, something shifts inside you. You develop the strength and courage to deal with your own. Coming up next, try new approaches. Be open to new things. Take up new challenges. Learn new skills. Experiment with the different ideas. Don't stay stuck in the same old patterns. Because real growth comes when you step outside your comfort zone. Next, use humor. Learn to laugh. Seriously, a good sense of humor is life-changing. Make people smile, crack a joke, bring some lightness into heavy moments. It's one of the simplest and most powerful ways to boost your own happiness and the happiness of the people around you. Coming up next, find the positive aspects of criticism. Whenever someone criticizes you, pause for a moment and ask yourself, is this actually helpful? If it's the kind of criticism that can help you grow, take it seriously and use it to improve yourself. But if it's just noise that won't help you get better, don't waste your energy. Just let it go. And one last thing, always keep a good posture. Whether you are sitting, standing, walking, or lying down, maintain a strong, stable posture. Don't slump or flop around like you just rolled out of bed. Stay upright, alert, and confident. A strong posture doesn't just help your body, it keeps your mind positive too. If you constantly bring those habits in your daily life, you will develop a personality full of positive energy, one that no one can easily break. And when sudden challenges or negative situations come your way, you will already have the strength and ability to overcome them. Because no matter the situation, it's your own brain that decides how your life feels to you. No matter how many negative situations we go through, let's keep moving forward without losing ourselves.